I appreciate you joining me as your host of Whiskey and Washers. I'm Ryan, and I'm out here on a beautiful Tuesday, February 6th of the year 2024. And today, third show of the day, drinking a little Restoration Rye. That's right. I'm going to need a little more in my glass. I'm just going to give it a little topper offer. Because last thing I want to do is run out during the show, and there's proof right there what I'm drinking. Restoration Rye. It's a 3-year age. You know, you're not getting a ton of age on that sucker. 106 proof, but drinks smooth, drinks nice. For me, the ryes end up. It's almost like the more I drink of one day, like my third show, a lot of times I'm going to have to switch up. You know, if I just, I don't know what it is about the ryes, but this one's going pretty good today. So, check it out, $54.99. I mean, not one of my favorites. I try to be honest on the show, try to give you honest opinions. At least I do give you honest opinions. I don't try. I mean, I'm giving you my honest opinion, but I mean, I'll rank this about a 6 out of 10 on my personal bourbon index. Bourbon index, whiskey index. You know, a rye is not a bourbon, but the rye is a hard, more difficult grain to master. I've said it probably multiple times if you watched all my shows today, but you do it right, man. It is pretty dang good, and they're doing pretty good with it. Oh, do I have one in there? That's right, there it is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to start off show number 3 of the day. As always, thanks for joining me. If you're just finding me on YouTube, I appreciate you checking me out. If you're a subscriber, if you're a multiple watcher of this show, I appreciate that even more. Just trying to get a little knowledge out about my favorite game, outdoor game, washers. My dad invented this style at least, back in the, early 80s, late 70s. I mean, he's been building boards like these for a long time. And it's such a treat to be coming to you to share my love of this game, my love of whiskey as well. All right. See if I can concentrate, try and make something. Let's see if we can put a good showing out there. Well, come on, get in the middle, will ya? Uh-oh. Last one, and that was pretty poor. As you can tell, if you look at my page, I play a lot of washers. 2, 4, 6 on the board, and none in the middle. I'll give you 6. I'll just slow start. Third show of the day. You know what I'm never going to do is I'm never going to blame the whiskey. Never going to blame me drinking too much for my poor throwing. I mean, it's all muscle memory at this point. I've been playing this game for literally decades. So, I mean, I could probably play with my eyes closed. And sometimes you may watch this show and be like, I think he is playing with his eyes closed. Hey, you may be right. Who knows? But I just enjoy it. Love being outside. It's February 6th out here in, coming to you from Stillwell, Kansas, and blessed. It is just such a gorgeous day out here in shorts, for crying out loud. I mean, who would have thought? A month ago we were in the literally negative degrees, and it was just brutal. So I'm happy to be here. Man, I wouldn't say I'm impressing anybody today, but you know what? Look at that. Just for that one end for 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 6 points. Woo! That puts me at 20. I've already thrown 27 washers. Throwing 9 per round. And you can just see it right there. JDT Caddy is going to keep track of all that for me, because my brain don't work good enough to to keep track of all this stuff going on, and talk and drink and throw good washers. So the more I take off my plate, hey, that's better for me, better for the viewer as well. JDT also making the drink holders that I'm using. Holding my drink, holding my camera. And I'm drinking Restoration Rye. They restored E.H. Taylor's old distillery. So you got a great base there, you know what I'm saying. Just such good stuff coming out of E.H. Taylor. Hopefully Castle and Key can keep that tradition alive. They, finally made one here. Made that last one too. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can pick this pace up a little bit. I will say, here, let me count first. There's 2 in for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like we got 11 there. I like picking up that pace. 11 plus 20 is 31. We're going to put that right there. 31. 36 washers thrown. Always trying to keep pace with at least 1 point per washer thrown. Not always going to do it. But there's going to be days where I'm going to be well above that. So we'll forget about the days we don't and just try to remember the good old days, if you know what I'm saying. But taking over the E.H. Taylor distillery, well, I guess rick houses, I'm not sure how they word that. Here, let me look real quick. They put that right on the bottle. Let me read here. Restored the historic old Taylor distillery. There you go. There you go. So they did. And they have a fantastic wheated bourbon. I definitely recommend that. I also just recently got, not me personally, but the liquor store I'm working at, that I'm buying all the booze at, Sam's Liquor in Baser. Come up and see me, talk bourbons. I got plenty of bourbons. I got plenty of whiskeys. Always expanding that selection. So we did just pick up their Castle and Keys Restoration Rye barrel strength, which I have not tried yet. We just got that sucker on the shelf, and that's going to be one that I will have to get out there. Looks like 8 points there, 2 in, 2 on. That's going to put me at, what are we at? 39. Ooh, throwing 45 washers. Slowing that pace down, but that's all right. It's all about being outside with nature. Having a good time. Just enjoying everything you do. If I got one secret of life, that's what you got to do. So that's why I do this show. I enjoy whiskey. I just enjoy the washers as well. And so why not share that with people? But yeah, I haven't tried that. The barrel strength restoration rye. I'm not even sure what proof that comes in. I haven't done that research. It's on the shelf. I got a couple bottles right now up at Sam's. So come up and check it out. Every Friday I'm going to do whiskey tasting. Every Friday evening. So if you happen to be watching this, you happen to be close to that area, man, come up, try bourbon. Hey, you might like it. You might get to try something you've never had before. And always enjoy talking bourbons. Always enjoy talking whiskey. Try to pass that knowledge along, what I've learned over my years of, looks like 2 in there for 6, 7, 8, and 9. What I've learned in my years of, god dang, I need 11. That puts me too short. Todd Shaw, that's right, too short. I'm at 48. But I like to pass that knowledge along, you know, like, and it's not knowledge I have by any means come across myself. I've been on the bourbon trail. I have sold booze before. Had a lot of experience just drinking good bottles. And with that experience, I guess comes knowledge. I don't know. I mean, who knows? All I know is I'm out here. I throw good washers. I will say that. Like, my bourbon knowledge may not be up to your standards. May not be up to what your knowledge is. But my washer throwing is pretty dang good. I will admit, this year, the goal is to go undefeated. I've only been able to get a couple games in. Got a couple games in with my brother yesterday. You gotta check out those videos. They're fun. Always good to get a... all right, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's game. That's game. Shooting to 50. That puts me at 55. But if you want to come test your washer skills, hey, maybe you're a cornhole player that's pretty good. Hey, come out and play me. Maybe you're just a whiskey person. Let's see. Make sure I got all my washers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe you're just a whiskey guy that enjoys talking whiskey. Well, come out and see me. Man, hit me up in the comments. Like, I'm always looking for competition. I'm always looking for a playing partner. I'm always looking for somebody to just bounce ideas off of. And that's what I'm hoping you get out of this channel. So if you are a whiskey guy, talk to me about Restoration Rye. What are your thoughts, man? I'm going to give it a 6. It's a solid 6. 106 proof. Drinks nice. It's smooth. Not my absolute favorite flavor profile, but God, they're doing it pretty damn good. And these are their first couple batches coming out. They're doing 3-year on the rye. I think batch 3 is what bottle I'm drinking. And so they're still fresh into it. You know, you never know. They might change the formula a little bit. They may not. But check out a bottle. Come up and see me at Sam's. Sam's Liquor and Smoke Shop in Basehor, Kansas. Love to see you. I do a bourbon tasting, a whiskey tasting every Friday evening. Come up and see me. Try something you may not have tried. Always got new bottles out, unique bottles out, and just enjoy talking about it. That's why I'm out here, just to share what information I know